Good morning to all, and thank you for your participation at this webinar. I want to introduce myself. I'm Giusy, and I'm Google Advisor in RoomCloud. You can contact me, and I will help you with the activation of Google campaigns. I now pass the word to PG, the Strategic Partnership Manager in Google Travel. She will illustrate how to increase your bookings through Google. Thank you again, and go ahead, PG. Thank you. PG?
Thank you. Yeah, hi. I hope you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Can you see you can see my screen? Yeah, perfect. Hi everyone. Thank you, Juicy, for the introduction. I'm happy to be here. Today, we're going to discuss and show a little bit of how you can drive more direct bookings with Google. The way we have a webinar which is going to be educational for all the tools you can use at Google. As it has been mentioned, you can keep the questions for the end. You can use the chat, or you can try to get to ask anytime during the presentation. So without further ado, I'm gonna start. You can see, sorry, just can you see my screen that I'm changing it? Okay, perfect. So the agenda for today is that we're going to go through the hotel insights, the Google My Business profile, and then free booking links and hotel ads. So these are the two products that we will focus on, and these are the two products that you can work with RoomCloud in order to activate the Google connections. I just wanted to start off by showing and discussing a little bit like the state of travel. I'm sure you know that especially after COVID, we've seen a lot of different changes. The demand has been going up and down. So what does that really mean? It means that we need to be ready for everything. And what can we do in order to be ready as hotels? So here today we're going to break it down to three different pillars. The first pillar is Hotel Insights. Hotel Insights is a tool from Google that can help you get some data about where is the demand coming from and more things you will see in a bit. We will focus on Google My Business profile, which is fundamental in order to succeed in the Google ecosystem and to be able to show your rates and availability. And thirdly, we will discuss about free booking links and hotel ads. So these are the two products that, as mentioned, you can work with RoomCloud. So for the first thing that I wanted to cover today is Hotel Insights. As we said, understanding the demands involved a lot of the data points. So we have covered all of these and we have managed to consolidate all of these things in hotelinsights.withgoogle.com. So this is a website that it's publicly available for everyone, and it's also available per country. So you can filter by your country where your hotel is, or where you want to see for any additional business or any business development that you're thinking of. Hotel Insight can help you answer a few important questions. For example, are the searches for the place to stay in the region that your hotel is are on the rise? How is the search demand developing? What are the months where people are searching for it the most? Which markets are also interested to come to your hotel or to your region? And another thing is also that how can you learn more? Because Hotel Insights also offers a lot of resources to learn about how to make the most out of this demand through the Google products. Moving on for understanding the demand is, I don't know if if you are familiar with Google Trends, which is a very simple tool and you can search about everything. But Google Hotel Insights is something like Google Trends, but for hotels and traveling specifically. We know user journeys are long and complex, and it takes a lot of time from the time that they think about moving, going on a vacation somewhere until they actually go. They spend days, even months, researching until they actually book a room and until they actually go. So we realized that understanding that path and understanding when the searches for your region pick up again can give you an indication on when you can expect um, to have bookings again in your bookings coming in your system. As we see an uptick in search demand, we can probably expect an uptick in bookings sometime later. You can also find some information about the booking window that differs in different regions. So we also spoke about the shifts in international travel, and we see a lot of different trends following after the past few years. And we are with Hotel Insights, you can get information about where your hotels are coming from. So what does it mean for your hotel if this year there are much more guests from different countries? And how can you get a feel for where are the guests going to come from in 2024? Hotel Insights also offers a great repository for further information and resources to learn more and to understand the demand on your hotel online. So I would say this is a very interesting tool, and it's free for everyone to use, and it can help you put some pieces of the puzzle together of understanding the traveler demand, which can be quite complex. So from the theory and from the data points, then going into a little bit on a more practical discussion is the Google My Business profile. I would say that this is probably one of the most important tools, and it's probably one of the most, I would say, paramount in order to succeed in the Google ecosystem. So what can you do in order to be ready to get all of that demand that we were previously talking about? So you need to make digital a priority. I'm sure that many of you, if not every one of you, is obviously ready. But and that we've seen that we have to be able to get all of that demand through that we will be expecting. And this underlines the importance of all the digital touch points that we want to get and we want to be ready for in the 2024 season. One of the touch points that is very important, because it is the first point of contact with the hotel, is Google My Business profile. So what exactly is it and how can you make the most out of it? So Google My Business profile is where you can add all the information about your hotel, meaning photos, location, telephone, common areas, key features that the traveler want to know. For example, if there is a restaurant in your hotel, if there is a spa in your hotel. And well, you need to make sure that you keep updating the Google My Business profile and information as soon as possible. Some information may not be valid anymore. So, for example, it happens a lot that the phone number changes and in Google My Business profile it doesn't change. So that creates a bad experience for the user, and the user who will also be your client. So the hotels, you can have a look at these examples here on what the Google My Business profile is. And I'm sure that you've seen it in many different things, either for hotels or restaurants. And the most important thing is that the user gets the information about the hotel. They find the direction, they can call them directly. So one thing to note here is that if people end up in your Google My Business profile, they will have already shown an interest in your hotel. So it is important for you to then present them with the hotel in the best side and with complete information. And that's why we're emphasizing a lot having great pictures, keep updating the information there. I won't be able to cover all the features of Google My Business Profile, but I wanted to give you some tangible pointers on the most important elements that research has shown that have the biggest impact on users. One of the things that we see is that attributes can help customers know your business better. And 29% of customers are more likely to consider purchasing from a business with more detailed profile. So, for example, attributes include free Wi-Fi, outdoor seating, spa, late check-in, late checkout. All of this information are attributes, and these will help the users to convert and book a stay at your hotel. So the important steps here are to firstly, if you haven't done already, you need to sign up for Google My Business Profile. You can manage it and keep managing it. So make sure that becomes a habit of going back to Google My Business Profile and checking the information that you have there. You can engage with your customers through the reviews. And the more you engage with the customers through the reviews, the better the experience becomes for them. You can communicate temporary closures and create a COVID-19 post, for example. And also you can update your eco attributes, which I will go through in more detail here. So eco attributes is a newish, well, it's a more new feature that we have here at Google, and it's the sustainability section, which reports self-reported hotels and independently verified hotel attributes regarding sustainability. If you are part of a globally recognized agency regarding on sustainability, then you can apply for that badge, as you can see there, and you can become a eco certified hotel. Eco attributes include but are not limited to energy, water, waste, and source as well. As you can see here, this is an example. You can get an eco certified badge for it, and we have seen that the more, as we saw before, the more the information about the attributes, the better the conversion rate of the user is. So before we dive into driving the business results, I'll give you a quick overview of how advertising works on Google, and especially on the hotel side. We have two products, as we said before, free booking links and Google Ads, Google Hotel Ads, that we will cover afterwards. So hotel prices and ads appear on several different platforms. So first and foremost, they appear on Google Search. They appear on Google Maps, and they appear on Google Assistant as well. And we do have all of this is keep updating. So we see all of the hotels that they are available there. How can somebody trigger a search for a hotel? It can happen either by searching for the hotel per se, or it can happen by searching for a hotel in a specific region. So let's say hotel in Paris. And here you can see here we can see that we have the organic search and set search ad results on the left-hand side. Then we see on the right-hand side the Google My Business Profile and the information where the user can learn more. Then we see hotel ads, which appear on the top of the search page. And then we see free booking links afterwards. So going into a little bit deeper in that example, we can see here that once a user clicks on the hotel, then they can see different photos for the hotel. They can see the star rating of the hotel. They can see the reviews of the hotel, as well as they can edit the dates when they are looking to visit that hotel, which will then prompt them to a booking link, and then it will direct to the website in order to book directly. And this is what we call free booking links and hotel ads as well. So free booking links started with the idea that we want to make it available for all the hotels to appear on the booking link page. And we want to make sure that we have all of the inventory available there in order to drive direct bookings. So the value of free booking links is twofold. Firstly, you can expand your visibility and reach. So you can get to more surfaces on Google in real time. And also which means that you can reach Google's large audience. And then you can, of course, benefit from the direct bookings that you have and have control over the guest experience. Moving on to hotel ads, as we saw before, hotel ads comes on top of the page, and it comes above all of the other results that we see. And hotel ads help you increase the visibility and bookings of direct hotels, of direct reservations. The two big benefits of hotel ads, as we can see here, is that you appear, as we said, we appear at the top of the booking module. So that means that we are getting the premium place in the booking module. And then the second is that we can precise target on let's say countries that we want to target mostly for, or the specific duration of a stay. And as well, we can also get additional reporting. So how long, what was the average length, what was the average value. So all of this information can feed back to you, and then you can do more reporting on that regarding lifetime value of a customer and returning users and return on investment and everything like that. So in a nutshell, all of these things that we have covered, it is important to understand that we need to adjust to the user's online journey in order to be able to capture all of that growing demand. And how are we going to do that? So we went through a couple of things in this presentation. And the first one is that we need to understand the demand. So where is the demand coming from? And that's where a tool that you can use is Hotel Insights. Then we need to make the digital presence a priority with Google My Business Profile. I would stress it again that it's the most important one, and we need to keep updating as often as we can. And thirdly, another way to capture all of that demand available online is to get connected with free booking links and Google Hotel Ads. So with that, this closes the presentation on the Google ecosystem. And I would highly recommend, as we said before, that if you have any questions or if you want to get started with a free booking links or hotel ads, to direct them either here or later. I have added the email to the presentation, as you can see. And I just wanted to show you as well an example of how does it look like to be connected with RoomCloud. So with RoomCloud, you can send your rates, availability, offers, and content in real time to Google through the RoomCloud API. And how can you activate the campaigns that we have seen? So if you are already using RoomCloud, you can send us a request. But if you don't use a RoomCloud, happy to discuss it afterwards as well.